morning to you. Say, get up, Mom. Let's play. Have you guys ever watched Made by Momimo? I think that's the name, Momimo. I really enjoy watching her. I feel like I want my dogs. This is, oh my goodness. Anyway, let me pause. There's so many noises. Okay, so I'll put her on mute. I forget her name. Right now, but I really enjoy watching her. And I'll link her episode or her podcast down below. I've been watching her, I don't know, for maybe 6 months now. She lives in Germany, but she's originally from Wales in the UK. And I just really love the things that she makes. Okay, so I have my Joy earrings in. These are from a local to me jewelry maker. SamJam. I'll link her store down below too. I actually just placed an order this morning for some more earrings. Girls, settle. I'm trying to video. Okay, so this is driving me nuts. So any other perimenopausal women out there? Did any of you develop rosacea? We're going through that transition. I have never had problems with my skin. Even in high school, when, that can be a common issue, I would get a pimple every now and then. But like somewhere around 43, I'm 46 now, I developed rosacea. I've been to a dermatologist. I have a regimen I use, but it seems like when I get sick, it always flares. I have this little, let me show you, this red light thing I bought this because my dermatologist had told me that the red light therapy actually really works well for rosacea. So I do that on top of my cleansing and just everything else I'm doing for it. But it's so startling to see that, just because I've not ever really dealt with skin problems. So to deal with them as an adult, I mean, I have heard people say that perimenopause is like a woman's second puberty, and it's so true. And I feel like it's been worse than my first, like when I went through puberty. My parents might say otherwise. I don't remember being like overly moody or really, I don't know, maybe I was. Mom, I know you watched this. Was I? I don't remember being that way, but are you okay? Oh my goodness, what's happening over there? Oh, look at this. These dogs today. What are you two doing? What are you two doing? Tilly, are you a troublemaker? Say, no, I just have lots of energy. Okay, so I went outside today to walk Tilly because Brad had to go out in the field and work today. And it was like, it's funny, it was near 40. Although it didn't feel that because of the wind. It was windy. We get a lot of wind here where we live. But it was nice to just go out, and because like I haven't been going out because it's been so cold and it irritates my sinus tissues. So it didn't feel too bad. I didn't stay out. I only stayed out for like 20 minutes. So I wasn't out very long. But it's supposed to be in the 50s here tomorrow, which is crazy. I normally wouldn't like that because when I like for it to snow and then stay cold and keep snowing, because here where I live, which I live in Western Pennsylvania, and we kind of live in a bowl and we're surrounded by mountains. And because of that, I don't understand all this exactly, but a friend of ours who's a pilot was explaining this to us. Because of that, the weather kind of stays, like the clouds kind of stay on top of us where we are. And so I like snow in the winter because it brightens things up. But we don't get a lot of snow anymore. Last winter we did. 3 winters before that, it was like so weird. It was in the 60s in like every month of the winter. Like we would have 60-degree weather in January and February. It was so strange. I'm not going to say I didn't like that because I actually did, because I like to be outside and I prefer to be outside when it's warmer. But what was I getting to? I still have brain fog. Oh, so normally I would be like, no, the snow's gonna melt, it's gonna get muddy and gross, because it is supposed to be in the 50s and it's supposed to rain tomorrow. But I want to go outside, and when it's frigid, like it was 4 degrees yesterday morning. When it's frigid like that right now, I can't tolerate it. So I'm not upset about the higher temperatures we're supposed to get over the next couple of days. It's going to get cold again after that. And it's very rare that we get snow like this before Christmas. We've had snow all week. We've had snow several times, and that's very rare for us to get snow that actually stays. It's been really pretty though. Anyway, so what's my plan today? Well, I need to pay the bills because I didn't do that yesterday. I felt pretty decent until about 10 a.m. and then it just kind of like crashed after that. So I don't know, that may happen today as well. But I did get the laundry done yesterday, so I'm going to pay bills today, and then I want to make homemade vanilla extract. I do that every year and I give it as gifts. I would have typically made it already in the month, but you know, so it's not a big deal because ideally I would make it in October and then it would be ready to use when I would gift it, but I never think that far ahead. So what I always do is just put a little tag on that says can be used on, you know, January 31st, February 1st, whatever. I count out. I think it's like, I have to look it up, but I think it's like 8 weeks. You want it to kind of like the vodka to soak with the beans in it, the vanilla beans. So I'm going to do that today, and I'm just going to make little tags that say don't use until whenever. But right now, I think I'm going to start with making the vanilla because that's super easy. I can just sit here at the table. It doesn't take long at all. It's really easy to do. I've had people ask me how to do it. Maybe I'll just talk through it while I do it, or I will link a tutorial down below that somebody else has done. But it's really easy. And I started doing this years ago, and I don't buy vanilla extract at the store anymore. I make my own. It tastes so much better. It's not hard, and it's cheaper. So, okay. So this is essentially, this is all you need when you make this. I literally just go to the state liquor store and buy the cheapest vodka I can find and a big thing of it, because I make a lot at one time. I usually only make it once a year. And then I normally order my Tilly. What are you doing? Okay, get down. I normally order my vanilla beans off of a shop on Etsy, which I will link down below. But Costco had them this year. And my mom was at Costco and saw them, and she picked some up for me. So I have 2 of these, and there's 20 beans in each container. Then these are the little glass bottles. I actually have a whole container of these. I don't know where I put it. These are ones that I had gifted, and people had given back to me. So I'm going to use these. I don't know where I bought like a box of 10 off of Amazon 2 years ago. I don't know. They're in this house somewhere. And then these are the bottles that I do, and they look dirty, but that's just like vanilla bean residue. It's really hard to clean these out. But these are the ones that I make for my vanilla. I'll just fill these up because I don't need a tiny little bottle like this. These are the ones I gift. Yeah, so I am going to get started. So excited to try it. It smelled so good. Like I almost ate some of the dried fruit out of it. Anyway, so while I'm waiting for that, I wonder if that's not the best lighting. It might be a little hard. I'm going to start the process, and I'll show you here. So I put in one of these little jars, which I would say this is probably 4 ounces. I put 3 vanilla beans, and like the full length. So what I do is I split the vanilla bean down the center, and that opens it up, and then it allows like the vodka to get in, and then it infuses the vanilla flavor into it. So I literally just, I don't have a way to show you this, so I'm going to cut it and then I'm going to show you. You need a pretty sharp knife for this because they're dried vanilla beans. But you basically just want to cut down the center so that it opens up to the good stuff inside, see? And then you can either cut it in half or just fold it in half and stick it in. It does make it easier if you cut it in half to get it out when the bottle is empty. If you fold it, it tends to get caught up more. So I'm going to cut mine in half, and I'm going to do 3 whole vanilla beans per bottle. And you literally just put them in the bottle, and then you're going to top that off with the vodka. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back when I'm ready for the next step. Hold on. Goodness, look how pretty of a color that is. Was there hibiscus in there? I can't remember what I read. Okay, so let's try it. I didn't put anything in it. When I drink herbal teas, I typically do not like sweeten them. I usually only put honey in my black tea. So I'll do honey and some organic soy milk in my black tea, and then my herbal teas, I usually just drink them just as is. So it's good, but it definitely smells stronger than it tastes. And I steeped it long enough, at least according to the directions on the package. Part of it could be that because my sinuses are swollen, I'm not, like, my full taste isn't back yet. So that could be part of the problem. I can definitely taste like the nut. It's good. I was just expecting, I think I was expecting something a little stronger because of this, like when I smelled the tea blend, but I mean, it makes sense because typically the tea blends will smell stronger than what they taste. So it's good. It is good. Yeah, again, I think my taste and smell are a bit dulled. I have filled all the tiny bottles with the cut vanilla beans, and then I did some in here in one of the big ones. I need to make sure I'm going to have enough vodka to do 2 of the large sizes. I may have to buy more, but I want to make sure that I have the gift vanilla all prepared first before I make it for myself, because I can make it for myself at any time. I just typically always seem to make it this time of year. Anyway, so now all I'm gonna do, now that I have the vanilla beans cut and in here, all you do is pour vodka over it and make sure the vanilla beans are covered. And then it has to set for, I need to check that still. I think it's 8 weeks. I think that's what I usually mark on my tags. The longer it sets, the better. I mean, when I make mine, I leave the vanilla beans in the entire year. I don't ever remove the vanilla beans. They're not going to mold. They're not going to get weird. They're literally in vodka. So you don't have to worry about that. I just let it set and it marinates and it gets better and better throughout the year. So the longer you let it set, the more vanilla flavor you're going to get in your extract. So I need to find my little funnel and fill these up with the vodka now. Well, let's have a bit of an evening chat, shall we? This is the first evening I have felt well enough to have an evening chat. So I just cast on my 85 stitches, which is what I need for the Felix cardigan. This is my second Felix cardigan, but I don't remember the details of my last one, and I don't think I recorded it anywhere. So I'm going to cast on the second size, which is for a 43-inch bust, because I want to make sure that I have positive ease. I want this to be like a comfy cardigan, not a fitted one. And then I'm using a size 9 needle, even though it calls for 10. I've never knit the Felix. I've knit lots of Felix pullovers. I've never knit any of them in a needle larger than 9. I just don't like a really loose fabric. So I like the fabric that the 9 gives me. Although I will say I've never knit with Shelter before. This is Brooklyn Tweed Shelter in the Long John colorway. It's really hard to see the lighting. It's nighttime. It's like 7:30 at night. So I'm going to do this, and today was a pretty good day. I was happy with it. I got a lot done. I mean, I was not as productive as my normal self, but I got some cleaning done. I got the bills paid, the checkbook balanced, got the vanilla extract made dinner. Yeah, I feel pretty good about the day. So tomorrow I have a busy day outside of the house, and it's going to be the first time I've been out other than my doctor's appointment and to take Lily to school one morning. And I'm going to be gone for most of the day. So I am a little nervous about that. I'll probably come home and crash. I'm not sure that I will actually film anything tomorrow. We will see. We will see how I feel when I get up in the morning. But anyway, so now I made myself some decaf black tea with honey and soy milk. And I'm going to sit here and work on this sweater and try to get like the shoulders all set up. That's how you start. You start with your shoulder setup and then your neck shaping. And yeah, I have some quiet time this evening. Brad's at an appointment and Lily's doing her thing. The dogs are here in the bedroom with me sleeping. So I'm just feeling really thankful to be feeling like noticeably better today. We're getting there. We are getting there. So, okay, friends, I'm going to go work on this. I'm so excited to actually be casting this on. I said in one of my other episodes, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember, but I said that every December I want to knit the Felix cardigan with this yarn because it's such a wonderful red for Christmas, and I never get around to it. And today I was just like, I'm doing it. I'm caking it up. That's what always stops me. It's getting the yarn caked up. If I had all my yarn caked up, I feel like I would just constantly be casting on, which would not necessarily be a good thing. But it's getting out my yarn swift and, you know, getting the ball winder out and getting that all done that just is hard for me to take the time to do. I don't know why. It's silly. But now that I have that done, I'm good to go. Now the fun can start.